You know that feeling when you're in a week that just feels stuck? Monday blurs into Tuesday and Friday feels like it's a million miles away. And then, all of a sudden, one person, one single message just completely flips the energy. Well, today, we're going to dive into a song that absolutely nails that feeling, the incredible power of looking forward to something together. Let's get into how one little spark can light up an entire week. So this one line right here is pretty much the whole story. Wednesday feels like Friday when Katie calls the night. How does that even work? How can one person's vibe literally bend time and make the middle of the week feel like the weekend's already here? Okay, let's break down how that magic actually happens. All right, so the song starts in a place we all know way too well. It calls it the midweek haze on a lazy afternoon. It's that feeling, right? You're halfway there, but the finish line still feels like a world away. It's just that quiet, dull hum of the daily grind. And this is where we meet our hero, Katie. I mean, physically, she's doing what she's supposed to. Her books are out, she's in her room. But mentally, oh, she has already left the building. She's just refusing to get bogged down by the boring old present moment. Her focus is 100% on the fun she's about to make happen. And you can see this huge contrast playing out. On one side, you've got the reality of right now, the tiny room, the books, that lazy afternoon vibe. But on the other side is the future that Katie's already living in her head. We're talking neon, a bass line, city lights. She's making a choice, right? She's choosing to live in the feeling of the weekend, even though she's still stuck on a Wednesday. But here's the thing about Katie. She isn't just daydreaming. Nope. She takes that vision she's got in her head and she turns it into actual action. She doesn't just wait around for fun to show up. She is the spark that gets the whole thing started. In fact, you can kind of break her method down into 3 simple steps. First, she daydreams. She really lets herself picture it, feel it. Then, she mobilizes. She starts tapping out messages to get the crew on board. And finally, step 3, she ignites the group by spreading that wild energy. It's a simple but really powerful little process. And this line just nails the whole point, right? For Katie, the joy isn't some event that's way off in the future. The happiness is happening right now. Psychologists say the anticipation of a good time can be just as fun as the thing itself. So for her, the dance floor is a state of mind long before it's a real place. So this is where the story gets bigger than just Katie, because that energy she has, it doesn't just stay with her. It's infectious. This is all about the ripple effect, how her personal excitement creates this wave of good vibes that pulls everybody else in. So think about her friends. Just like Katie, they're stuck in the same old routine. They're at their desks, they're on their commute, just going through the motions. They are deep in that same midweek haze, probably not even thinking about the weekend yet. And then a message pops up on their phone. And the reaction is instant. It's physical. The first thing that happens isn't a text back, it's someone just breaking out of the norm. A simple message from Katie is powerful enough to make someone literally start dancing at their desk. It's like this small, joyful rebellion against a boring workday. And it just keeps going. Someone else in a totally different, totally mundane place, the grocery store, feels that same jolt of excitement and just spins in the aisles. Katie's spark has now jumped from an office to a subway to a supermarket. It's official, this energy is contagious. So now the whole crew is activated. It's a full-on chain reaction. They're not just passively waiting for Saturday now. They're all building the vibe together. They're sending voice notes back and forth, they're planning outfits, and in the middle of all that, they're forgetting their troubles and letting those hidden smiles finally come out. At this point, what started as just a simple plan has morphed into something way bigger. It's become a shared state of mind. The song calls it a weekend fever, and it's this collective energy that feels, well, it feels almost cosmic. So let's be clear. Weekend fever isn't just about being excited for your days off. It's an active force. It's when the feeling of the future is so strong, it actually reshapes your experience of the present. Wednesday isn't just Wednesday anymore. It's now officially pre-Friday. And the lyrics here get so cool and metaphorical. This plan feels bigger than just a night out now. It feels destined cosmic. It's like the disco planets themselves are lining up just for them. This is the absolute peak of their shared excitement. And this line just brings it all right back to our catalyst, Katie. It's her vision, her internal rhythm, that has somehow organized the entire universe around this one future moment for her and her friends. I mean, what a powerful idea. that her focused energy created a shared reality. So, as we start to wrap this up, let's just boil it all down. What does this story about Katie and her cosmic weekend fever really teach us about our own lives? What's the takeaway here? Okay, this is it. This is the main thing. So often we get hyper-focused on the destination, right? The party, the vacation, whatever it is. But this song is such a great reminder that so much of the happiness, the energy, the connection, it all happens in the buildup. The anticipation itself is its own kind of joy. And finally, it all comes back to the power of one person. Katie isn't just a good planner, she is a spark. She's a catalyst. She's a source of positive, infectious energy that just lifts up everyone around her. She basically reminds her friends how to find a little joy in the middle of a really long week. And that really just leaves us with one final thought. We all have that ability to be a Katie for our friends, for our family, or shoot, even just for ourselves. It's a choice to put that kind of energy out into the world. So, what joy are you looking forward to? And more importantly, what spark are you going to create this week?